Let's have a look on our finished plate. I filmed this at 3 o'clock in the morning after working 3 days on it, so my hand wasn't that steady. I'm always amazed how some old boxes, bits and tubes come together to a building, and I think you wouldn't expect, if you didn't know it, that this is scratched together in another building you can get somewhere. Also, I think all the colors come together quite well in the end. The final oil steps on the buildings really brought them into the whole picture. I guess some pigments would have been nice, but there wasn't that much time. The last customer, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, my hand isn't that steady. We had veteran evening in our store, so everyone can play as long as they like. We had quite a big battle going on. And, well, I was really tired at this moment. We're at the river. Yeah, I think one can imagine all the rocks going on under the water surface. Something I really like are the mechanical halos. A small detail that didn't take too much time, but adds a lot of character to it. And all the different parts come really good together when there's paint on it. And I'm happy that I choose 2 different colors for the main building. Also, the last oil step helped bring everything together. And now let's have a look with miniatures. As I already mentioned, the whole thing is a display for an exhibition about the history of tabletop gaming, from the first tin soldiers 200 years ago. There are displays for LARP, for ego shooters, and I think this is quite a nice piece to show where tabletop gaming can go. The Necrons you see are the army of my boss at the Games Workshop, Frank's Necrons. Painted together with a friend of ours, Thomas. I think I will link his site into the video because he also does commission armies. And some of you might know all the green little warriors. It's my Nurgle forces. I have to say I really liked the table before, but with all that life on it, it just feels Finnish. There you can see my Countess Demon Prince with wings battling the Nightbringer. I tried to create some spots of action where all the miniatures interact somehow. One of the monoliths spewing warriors out, and that's the really old first Necron decks, Necron Lord. Having a look over the battlefield. I think this view is actually quite nice. The phantoms attacking from the rear. The second Necron Lord, Destroyer Lord, ready to slash down all the Chaos Marines that stand there. It's how it usually goes in our games. And this isn't the normal type of game you see with 2 armies on 2 sides charging in straight line, but I like this kind of battle more anyways. Again, phantoms from the rear, and all the little spots of action create life on the whole thing, and people who don't know what tabletop gaming is, I think they can understand how we can imagine what's going on there, diving into all that stuff. My Herald of Nurgle attacking the Necron at the second monolith. I just hope when people visit the exhibition they get a feeling of what we are doing here, because that's the whole thing on it. We build terrain, we put our little soldiers on it, and when everything comes together, something big is happening, something that stretches our mind, our imagination. And I hope people can see, yeah, there are soldiers fighting for that generator building, for that canyon. There are little tactical situations where some points it looks overwhelming, the other force has the upper hand. No one knows how this battle will end. I'm quite happy with it. In this shot you can see the different colors of the rocks. And it didn't turn out like I planned, but it's the sort of happy little accident that I like in the end. I hope you like this table, it inspires you a little bit. And I hope you try some of the techniques we'll show you yourself. And hope you enjoy the tutorial series. Read or see you soon, my friends. You know where to find us. Would be happy if you comment or like the whole thing. And just leave your opinion.